This is not actually a crappy bike, but it is in dire need of TLC. I'm going to show you how to remove the rear wheel, replace the tire, tube, and the rim strip. I'm using an adjustable wrench and tire levers. I got a rim strip of an appropriate size since I saw the old one hanging off the wheel. If it were intact, I wouldn't change it. And I also got a new tube and tire. The axle nuts were tight, so I used judicious application of force using adaptive equipment in the form of a heavy crescent wrench. Now you just loosen the nuts. Begin the wheel removal, moving the derailleur around as needed. When removing a wheel with handbrakes, you need to either remove the brake shoe or deflate the tire. This tire is flat anyway, and you'll need to pinch the tire to help it pass the brake shoes. Now we can remove the tire. Take the tire lever, cupped side up, and hook it under the tire. If you're lucky, you can just slide it along to remove it. I'm removing the tube to show that you can remove the tube without removing the whole tire, in case you're just changing the tube. Remember to remove the dust cap from the valve stem so it fits back through the hole. And use the lever again. Here you can see the lack of rim strip. It protects the tube from any protruding spokes. Sometimes that can cause slow leaks. Line up the holes for the valve stems. Put on the strip, taking care that it doesn't twist. Now for the tire. Put on one side. For some reason, this gave me a little trouble, so I levered it on with the tire lever, inserting it from the opposite side, cupped side down. Insert the partially inflated tube. If it's got too much air in it, it'll be difficult putting the tire on. You'll have to let some air out. And slip the valve stem in the hole. It can be a little tricky. Make sure the stem is straight. Now press the tire on. Make sure the tube doesn't get pinched between the tire and the rim. When it gets too hard for your hands, switch to the lever, cupped side down. I usually pry it on every few inches until it's on. Check to make sure both sides of the tire are seated. I'm not going to remount this yet because there's a lot more work to be done, including that rusty chain. And one last reminder, make sure the valve stem is straight. It's important. And there you go.